Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Zuri and it's Thursday. It is time for another Thursday Thoughts video. I know I haven't done Thursday Thoughts videos in a while. I did one last week and that kind of broke the ice a little bit from my long hiatus of Thursday Thoughts. And so today I'm going to give you guys the second Thursday Thoughts video in a row. I wanted to talk about this. This is a very transparent topic for me because it's something I don't really talk about, especially because I'm a PK and we are well known around town, just with the whole ministry, status and everything and whatnot. Given the fact that my dad is a pastor, I really don't talk a lot about these topics. But today we are going to talk about pain, okay? What? Yeah. Shocking. I know. Today we are going to talk about pain and pain has purpose, and I want to encourage you guys to press beyond pain, whatever you may be facing, whether if it's emotionally, mentally, or physically. I know for me that's physically, okay? Back surgery recovery is no joke. But today we're going to cover all three, and yeah. So we'll get right into it. So this is a spiritual encouragement and therapy session for us all. So just join me, sit on your couch, sit back, relax, and we're just all going to discuss this together because I want to really encourage you guys. Just in seasons of pain, I know that a lot of people say just pray about it, but sometimes we don't know what to say when we come before the Father. So besides prayer, these are some very good things to remember in seasons or moments of deep pain. So this, like I said, this will be one of the most transparent episodes for me. To you guys, it'll be like we've been waiting on one of these videos. So you're welcome. So let's get into it. I have a few notes for today's video. I kind of did a devotion on this, so that's why I have my tablet here with me today. But I've been advised from so many people on pain, and so I'm going to also add a little bit of my own encouragement into it as well. So here we go. All right, so pain has a weird way of making you feel bound, and pain can cause you to feel overwhelmed all the time. Trust me, been there, done that. Um, it's not easy, especially when you want to move past that point of pain, and it can be a scary place to be in, especially mentally. It can take you to so many different places about what could happen, and it can really put you in a place of just not knowing what to do and feeling unsure or uncertain. And it's something that we don't really like talking about, and I wanted to share the different pieces of what has helped me look at pain, trials, and tribulations a lot differently. And so you guys know that I am a huge person on advice, getting advice from very good and solid people. And one of my favorite singer actually, said this one night on a live, and I'll never, ever forget it. And this spoke so deeply to me, and it still does to this day. And I remember the exact words. Christina said, God never fails and he doesn't make mistakes. God knows what he's doing, and it may hurt for a moment, but just know that it's working out for our good. And that not blessed me, okay? Because I understand what it feels like to not understand what's going on and why it's happening, especially during my surgery and the recovery, and also the loss of my grandmother just 2 days apart. Losing my grandmother and having surgery 2 days apart was an unexpected and weird experience for me because I've never experienced something so drastic like that, like so life-changing, like two life-changing events that both hit you hard at the same time, and you have to experience that within 2 days of each other. And so I knew I knew I would have to have surgery, and my grandmother was passing away, but I did not think it would be in the same week like that. And so Yeah, surgery recovery, it is still such a weird and hard real thing to face. I never thought the recovery would take this long like this. And it is a very repetitive process every single day. And I handle this process through worship and tears, still do to this day. I just sit in bed and just listen to worship music and cry. And although I'm told that everything is okay, still it's just like, why am I still having pain? Why is this still occurring? Why? So I there are many times when I don't understand myself about what's going on, and but at the end of the day, God is sovereign. He is sovereign. And although we don't understand why we're in our place of uncertainty, in a whirlwind of sadness, heartbreak, loneliness, affliction, and whatnot, God does not want us to stay in that place forever. And it even says in Psalms 30, verse 5, screenshots of the scriptures that I'm reading will be on the screen, by the way. So Psalms 30, verse 5 says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning time. Don't y'all make me shout in here, y'all, because I will do it. I will cut a step. Okay? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning time. God does not promise us to be in that state of pain for much longer. Our tears are temporary. So I'm back to normal. It's been a year and a half since my surgery. And I still have days when I feel like it's not coming together for me. Especially this past week, I definitely felt more pain than usual, and it kind of freaked me out. It freaked me out, and so there are still certain days when it all just hits me at once, and just life and things that I'm experiencing. Um, and there's nothing that you can do to stop those feelings and emotions. And I'm doing much better than I did before, but at the end it's still hard because even though you're told something, you know how you feel. And when you know how you feel and it's contrary to what you've heard, it feels weird. It feels so weird. So my first point is, in moments of pain, understand that God is sovereign, even in the painful moments, and He knows what He's doing, even when we don't know or understand. So that's my first point. All right. And lastly, my second point is I'm fixing to get into it, but God will take us through things so that we can learn and succeed. Your pain has purpose, and God will never allow you to go through something and it not have a purpose. Proverbs 16:4 says that the Lord has made everything for His purpose, even the wicked day of trouble. So 2020 was a year for us. It was a year, okay? Let's admit it. I will say I was going through to the point where I did not want to talk to anybody. I spent weeks just losing interest in what I loved and drowning deeply in just a life period when quarantine first started. And I was facing physical challenges because the devil wanted to be busy. He sure did. But he thought he was gonna have his way. And I never understood why I was in that mental or emotional space for so long. But those moments of pain took me to the place where I actually followed my dreams. And I remember one night I was not able to go to sleep, and I was just up like at 4, and I'm like, I need to be in bed. But in that moment of deep pain, um because my back was hurting, I just started singing random lyrics, and that became the moment when God gave me the lyrics to my second song. So yeah, so if you guys heard the part where I've talked about becoming a songwriter, that's where my second song came from, was that moment of pain. And so we may not always, like I said before, we may not always understand the seasons of pain that we are in, but let us thank God for where He's taking us after we've suffered and endured that moment. Because after that dark place in my life, I wrote songs and advanced in an area that I had put away for a very long time, you know. And I'm not the best songwriter either, I will admit it. Like, writing songs is not my thing. And I knew I always wanted to have a song written. I just the the way that God had it orchestrated for me to write my second song and first song even was bananas. Like, I thought like later in my adulthood I would write songs, but it's starting in my childhood, and so it's just been greater than I've ever imagined. And like I said, I am not really the best songwriter. I'm not, like, if you tell me to write a song, I am just not gonna do it because I don't there's not enough thoughts in my mind to fully calibrate a song for you. And so I cannot think of a better way for God to orchestrate such a monumental moment in my life, because without that moment, my dream of songwriting would have not been accomplished. And um, even though songwriting was a later goal, it was a dream that I didn't know I had, but I accomplished it a lot earlier than I expected. And so it is honestly so amazing. And yeah, Psalm 66, verse 9 says, I will not cause pain without allowing something new to be born. And that's exactly what happened. Like, the verse that I just read is exactly what happened. And God caused pain, but He caused it in order for me to create something new. And so that is, God is just so amazing. That is so good. So let's recap real quick. In moments of pain, let's understand and remember that God is sovereign, even in the moments when we don't understand, even in the moments when we are questioning why is this happening, what is going on. And also, number two, pain has purpose. God is preparing you for something greater after you've endured the process. And amen. That was good. Okay. That was good. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this small little spiritual, devotional, motivational segment from our channel of Thursday Thoughts. I understand how it feels to go through certain things and not understand, or be at a place where you're stuck and you're unsure of what to do next and how to process the situation. Um, and especially when you are forced to heal from things that you cannot discuss. Because as a PK in the church, you know, you can't say everything, okay? Because you have eyes and ears listening and watching you all the time. And so you can't say stuff because of systemic cultural mindsets. And so, like Kira said in her song, nobody knows, nobody feels what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Gets hard sometimes when I wanted to express my mind. Did I say what I mean? Did I mean what I say? Will I have to pay for the thoughts I conveyed? I get it completely. I get it completely. And so, yeah, I love that song. It's the story of my life. So I understand how it feels, and in moments where it gets hard. And so that's why I wanted to come on here and encourage you guys, because pain does not have to be forever. Pain is only temporary. And understand that God is sovereign, and the pain has purpose, and that God is taking you to something greater after you've endured that process. There's another song that actually comes to mind, and when talking about this, and it's a song called Cry On by Commission, and it's so good. And it says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning time. I love that song. So anyways, that's my little encouragement for you guys today. on pain, and I know this is very transparent for me to talk about. I've shared things that I necessarily haven't shared and with anyone, not with anyone, but on this channel. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully it was an encouragement to you for whatever you are facing. I pray that you have the strength, that God gives you the strength to overcome those moments of pain, whether if it's emotionally, physically, mentally. Pain is temporary, okay? God promises to be with you every step of the way, and I hope you feel his presence through that journey. Well, it's been a great Thursday Thoughts episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys later.